Welcome friends, it is I, your LostScarf, and it's time for another one-shot Saturday, and we're playing Amazing Princess Sarah, and there's the Amazing Princess Rack. I'll be honest, this cover is what brought me to the game, and then I looked at the game itself, I'm like, hey, that looks like a lot of fun, it's a platformer, and it's got an interesting idea of throwing enemies and stuff, and I'll show you what I'm talking about once we get in the game, and it's actually a pretty fun game, which is why we're doing the one-shot on it. But a lot of the controversy, of course, is on this cover. And I'll be honest, I like the cover, for obvious reasons, but it's actually a pretty good game, and the maker, was it Haruneko? I just saw the name. They are actually actively patching the game. Like, if you buy the console version, there's some inertia in the way she moves around. It's not in the PC version, because the PC people said they didn't like it, so that got patched out. And there are some bugs in the game that are getting patched out by Neko as they're going, so that's really cool there. So I'm going to show you the second level and then the first level, because there's New Game Plus. So I'm going to show you the second level as the first princess. There's 7 princesses. And then we're going to show the second princess, and that'll be it. So here we go. Let's go in the game here. So continuing here. And here, we're in level 2. The music to this game is amazing. Now, you want to understand what I mean by inertia. That is, see this like ice ground here for the second level? It was a little bit like this, without being on the ice floor. That's what it was. And it's still like that for Xbox, and if it's on PlayStation, it's also on PlayStation like that. But for the PC version, it's only when you're on the ice levels now that you get this inertia. And the inertia was a lot worse when you had it. Now the inertia is not so bad. So here we go, ice level here. That music's great. And here's what she does. She can pick up and throw things. And what she throws does different things. So let's say she kills it. Okay, I kill this guy. Then I throw the skeleton. Whoops, I messed up the throw. I throw the skeleton. Huzzah! Kill that guy. Now I pick up this archer and I throw him. He explodes into arrows. So you get this cool idea right here. You have these different projectile types depending on the enemy you kill and throw. So there we go. That's really cool. Now the fire chick. I'll show you the opener later on after we do the second level to show things. But shoot, get another chick. See here. Ah, I fell! Alright, well there goes that. Kill the fire chick. Okay, so here's the fire chick. Throw her. And she leaves, well, fire trails. So that's cool there. That's a bomb guy. He explodes. Bats are really light, so they go pretty straight. Hitting a switch. Now, what does this blow up here? Okay, so now I gotta climb up and get over there. So this game is all about the platforming and dealing with enemies. And the game gets harder and harder with harder platforming. And just enemies pissing you off as you're trying to go across a bunch of platforming stuff. Like, bats will spawn and attack you, or archers will shoot arrows at you. Or maybe the fire chicks are throwing fire at you. There's a lot of things that are trying to kill you and make you fall off a platform. And it can make it very frustrating and annoying, but it also makes it kind of rewarding platforming as well, because it's a challenge. Now, when it had the inertia, it was extremely annoying, and I didn't think it was actually very good. Now, without the inertia, it feels more tight, and the game feels pretty good. And right now, I'm breezing through it a little bit. The animation's pretty good. Oh, this guy, down. Now, this guy's something. You're really slow when you have this guy on you. Let me get off this. So I'm really slow, and I can't jump that high. But he does a ton of damage when you hit somebody with him. Yep, keep going. Now here's something. Because of inertia, you could get stuck in this corner. Like, just walk into it, but now they got rid of inertia, you can't get stuck in this corner, so that's great. But it was a funny bug that was really dumb. Get this. You can hit the flame things for HP. You don't get a lot of HP though, but there you go. So your HP goes up as you level. As you can see, enemies do give XP, and if you kill a bunch of them at once, you get a lot of XP at once. And so that's pretty good. I blew that one. I pulled that the wrong time. Kill this guy. Killed him. Take him with me. Healing up from the checkpoint. Moving on. Now the thing about this game is there is leveling, and it's a way of making the game easier for you the longer you play. Because what happens is, sometimes these enemies might hit you too hard, or you might make a lot of mistakes and get hit a lot. So you're losing your HP pretty quick. Now as you level up and you get more levels, you get more HP and more damage. And what that does is, of course, it allows you to take more hits as you're trying to get through a level. So it's, in a way, the longer you play the game, the easier it gets, sort of, because you're able to brute force your way through it. That's really all it all is. See, at that point I was supposed to jump over the bed and not attack it. That's really my opinion on how the leveling works. Is it's there to make the game a bit easier as you're struggling with it if you're getting your butt kicked too much. So there you go with that. Besides that, it just doesn't feel like a necessary thing, but it makes sense when you really think about it. Like, I really think it makes sense now after thinking about it, that that's what the leveling has to be for, is If you're having a lot of trouble, this allows you to not have too much trouble. And you can focus more on, I guess, platforming and not falling into your death on just falling death levels. The game is kind of short. It's maybe 1 to 2 hours long. That's why there's 7 modes, so it extends the life to about 14 hours. Or longer if you're not doing a good job at the game. And that's not bad. It's not bad at all. And kill those guys for a combo. We can throw these arrows, kill things. So you got a combo of killing guys that are lower than this. And it's not a bad thing. It's of course, kind of short in that way. But that's, if you think of it in a classic way, of course, those games were kind of short, so there you go with that. Oh yeah, the succubuses blow everything up. And you can see the succubuses are stacked. Did I level up? Oh no, I hit the switch, okay. I don't think I'm gonna level up, because these things are really low XP for me now. Now when you do New Game Plus, you'll be doing the same places, but there's gonna be a change to the gameplay a little bit. Or the parameters of the game. But also the enemies are gonna have more HP, and they hit harder, so that it's kind of like playing it all over again, where everything's hurting you hard again, and your enemies take more than 1 hit to kill. Because right now, because of how strong she is right now, these enemies take 1 to 2 hits to kill instead of like 3 or 4, like they did the first time I got through it. You can see how annoying this platforming could get. This is ice, they're throwing fire at me, don't want to get knocked off the platform, like just that right there. And now I got a bunch of spikes hitting me, so that hurts right there. Damn it! I really like the music of this game. They did a good job with whoever they hired for the musical score. Damn it! For the musical score. It's very good music, at least I think it is. Very energy. Don't you fudge! Alright, okay. Take this and kill that bitch! Death! There we go. I should have done that the hell first time. Take this. Get through. There we go. Now this is going to be a little annoying because bats are going to be spawning the whole time while I do this, I think. There we go. Did jump too early there. Ooh, yeah, there's bats spawning. They're not too annoying just yet. Gotta be careful getting hit by them. Yeah, looking alright. So there's a lot of platforming like this where you're doing a lot of platforming while there's enemies that could screw you over. And it's pretty good. I think it's pretty good for the game. Shoot. Kill this guy. Ha! There we go. Throw him away. Oh yeah, the ghouls. If you don't throw them, they come back to life. So you have to kill those guys immediately. Bomb guys explode when you throw them. So let's see, I can get one of these guys. I don't know if I showed it. So yeah, just boom. You can pick up the bombs they drop as long as they don't explode when you're trying to do it. Get an arrow guy. And of course, shield guys. Front is not vulnerable. Back is vulnerable. They do good damage when you hit people with them. So the game's pretty fun, but eventually you get to a point where you wish there was more enemy variety instead of just levels of the same ones. Like there's maybe, I'm gonna say 10 enemies. Like there's like 10 enemies to deal with, and there's just varying levels of them. And it's pretty fun, but even though it's only 5 levels, I wish there was more variety at the same time. Just more things to play with. What I really wish. See, this guy came back to life. Death! There we go. And I got a succubus. And they will call for help. I think if there's succubuses in the area, they'll come after you or something like that. I can't remember right now. But it feels like she is kind of a beacon for enemies to come at you. And that moaning sound is not helping. There we go. Keep going. Here we go. Ah! Alright. All these enemies are going to be in my range now. This bomb should help out. Boomed it. There we go. Ah! Ah, darn it. Fine, don't get killed. There we go. Take this guy. Oh, it's a skeleton. Jack Skellington with me. Keep going, keep going. There we go. The game can feel a little Jason Bourne with the shaky cam, because as enemies die and fall, it shakes the cam a little bit, which is a little on the dumb side, but it is what it is. I wanted the succubus. And use it. There we go. What? Ah, done. Okay, I'm okay. Woo! Going across. I think I'm almost at the boss. Let me see. Yeah, I'm almost at the boss. Woo! There are some bugs in the game. I think I mentioned that already. And the dev is working on fixing those bugs. That's good. Apparently this game took 2 years to make. It's pretty good. I still, even though it's 2 years to make, I wish there was a little bit more to it. But this is a $5 game. About 14 hours of play is my estimate. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. That's pretty good for 5. It's a good chunk of change there. And a good chunk of time. Keep hopping across. Yep. Whoop, and there we go. Now we're gonna get to the boss. This is my favorite boss in this game, just because of how interesting this level is. And here it comes. Here we go. Here we go. I actually don't know if this guy's gonna die easily because I'm so leveled up right now, but here's the boss. So this bug is gonna chase you while you're running up. And it's so cool the first time playing this thing. But you can kill these archers and use them to do damage. And yeah, I'm so leveled up, these guys are hurting it pretty bad. This guy's gonna die already pretty quick. So I'm gonna stop killing things just to show it. So it just follows you up as you're fighting your way up and just throwing the archers so they do damage to the bug. Dang it! And then eventually you kill it or you run out of ammo and then you have to just physically kill it with your sword. There you go, fire killed it. So there, it's dead already. So that's one problem is, as far as I know, there might be a way to reset your level. Hopefully there is, because when you're able to one-hit bosses, it definitely does kill a bit of the fun right there. Oh, there we go. Kill all these guys, and we're at the end! Yay, we're done. There you go, level 2 completed there. The Ice Castle completed in 10 minutes, alright. So now I'm going to show you the first level with the second mode. You gotta beat the game. Every time you beat the game, you unlock another mode, basically. So, well, with the newest mode. I can show you the modes really quick. So this is the third level, Dark Dungeon, so there's water, things pushing you around. And we're going to pull out now, go to exit. So here you go. There's achievements, like I said. Is there a way to clear your data? Looks like no, so I don't know. Because honestly, at normal Princess, the first boss, I can one-hit the boss. So that makes it not very fun to fight that boss. So I'm hoping there's a way to reset it. Now, so first one is Sarah's ready to fight Lilith and rescue her father. You've already completed this. Here's the second one. Sarah has died so many times that her restless ghost is seeking revenge. Don't let it touch you. Touch Sarah. So basically, it's like a boo. So you're being chased by the ghost of yourself. And then the third one is Shaky Cam. It's Drunk Princess. Fourth one is you have limited time, so that's cool. Or your life slowly goes down. Fifth one is... oh, that's interesting. The minions are invulnerable to your sword, but you can throw things still, so that's good. And then third one is... yeah, this one's Naked Sarah. So you're naked in this one, so... yeah, you girls are shaking your heads, I know. That's the sixth one. And then the final one. So you're a vampire in the seventh and final one. Enemies respawn, enemies are level +1. So you can see, yeah, enemies are plus things. So there you go, that's all of it. So now we're going to do Angry Princess. I'm going to show this and then that'll be it. L. And we're going to see the opener now. So here's the opener. So your dad's just chilling. You see how boobalicious the fire chick is. And then there's the villain, Lilith, and look at... she's bouncing as she's... now they're heaving as she's standing there. A little bit on the boobaliciousness. And then, of course, you got the succubus, also very boobalicious. And now they're seducing the king. The ladies will shake their heads. And then we got Princess Sarah, this time the Angry Princess version. Oh, that's funny. The ghost is already following me. That's funny. And this guy will kidnap me. Will take us away. No! Well, her dad's gone now. So here we are. So I don't actually know what happens if the princess catches up to you. I'm going to see what happens. Does she just hit me or kill me? Okay, she just hits me. Okay, I was worried she might kill me. One hit death would suck so much ass. And you can't hurt her. Ah, I missed. You can hurt the ghost. But the ghost takes a lot of damage. Look, like I critted for 949. She takes a lot of damage. I have no idea. Apparently you can kill the ghost. I have just no idea how. This is the first level here. The game's pretty much showing off what you can do here. Pick up ghouls and skeletons and killing each other with them. You can hit these for HP. Keep hitting the princess. I tried to throw an armor, but obviously an armor is not going to go that far. And get that, because why not? Now let's just go through the stage really quick. So here's the stage. You can hear the music. Music is awesome, like I said. There's only 5 levels. The 5th level is such a pain in the ass. There is a ton of platform in the 5th and final level. And there is a ton of enemies trying to shoot you off the platforms. It's really annoying and hard, but it's pretty fun. It is pretty fun. Archers! There we go. Archers! There we go. Keep going, keep going. Checkpoint? Luckily, there are quite a lot of checkpoints. So, in the levels, there's going to be like long platforming sections and then checkpoint. Long platforming section, then checkpoint. The checkpoints are far enough that a really annoying portion is at least just that one point, and then you move on, instead of it being like two annoying spots and then you're in trouble. Now, it's usually one really big platforming part between each checkpoint, which is pretty good. And if you stop playing the game and come back, you'll restart at a checkpoint. So that's pretty good there. Death to you! Well, that did not do jack to her. Keep going here. But I really like this idea of using your enemies as your ammunition in a way. You grab them, you're throwing them, they do different things. I do wish there was more variety, though. Because there's only, I don't know, there's a couple other enemies. There's only one enemy I haven't shown, and that is the ghosts. You can kill, there's ghosts just like that princess, who's basically like a boo. And you kill them and you throw them, and they go really far. So that's most of the enemy variety and weapon variety in that way. And I wish there was more. Of course, this is an indie game being made by one person, though, so you can't ask for too much. But I really like the potential of this game. I wish there was more to it. But it is definitely worth the price, at least in my opinion, because I'm enjoying this game quite a bit. I really am. It can be frustrating with the platforming, but it is pretty fun. I like it a lot, and I think it deserves some attention, which is why I'm one-shotting it. Although, of course, not a lot of people are going to watch the video, but still, I like it. I definitely like it. Hit the switch. We're just going through this level right now. Just having fun with it. And those of you might, they also made Konoichi Akane? Amazing Konoichi Akane? Which I never played, but this is... Apparently the idea was they made that game, and then this is supposed to be an improvement on all the things of that game. So there you go with that. So I can't wait to see what next game they make. And this time, Trick Switch, this time it just spawns enemies. Alright, killing everything. Combo! Nothing else to combo. Climbing up here. Now here I could get really screwed over if a bat hits me at the right time, because the bats go up and down. So if they catch me at the right spot, I'd be really screwed. And I'm okay right here. Now there's a bunch of them spawning. What the hell? Yeesh. Alright, and I gotta wait. And there's only like 10 achievements to the game. It'd be nice if there were more achievements, but achievements are achievements. Here we go. The real achievement is the one you make for yourself. Yeah. Ah, dang it, the shield guy. Ah! Don't let that guy live. There we go. Out of the way, lady. There we go. Moving. I'm gonna get dropped here. I do feel like the time between these things could be a little bit faster. Because you're waiting for a little bit for that stuff. There we go. Killed all these things. Keep going. I could heal off these things, like I said. I think it's always only 2 hearts. Kill these guys. Hit. There we go. Crap, got to deal with... Oh, dodged them. Whoosh. Eat it, princess! Oh, darn it. There it is, level up. So yeah, I've leveled up. Nothing really gets shown there. It's just that I've leveled up, so I have a little bit more HP. I think my sword does more damage. I think it does, because enemies are supposed to die quicker. Or your throws do more damage. Your throws or your sword does more damage. Or both. Ah! There we go. Also, enemies are dependent on how much damage you get as well. So here we go. Here's the first boss. And you can notice the boss is very different looking. Like, they're art drawn in instead of sprite-based, which is kind of jarring for a lot of people. I agree, it is a bit jarring there. See, now, if I fought her as normal princess, at level 56, I would one-hit this lady. But since I'm fighting her as angry princess, she's a little bit stronger, so she takes a bit more. And so it's taking a bit. So this is what she does. She runs up and back, she shoots arrows, and that's all she does. Oh, and then she does this. Jumps. I do wish the enemies had a little more variety in their attack patterns. It's randomized what they do, but it's easy to predict what they might do as well. You stay back for her, step forward and back, and as you're back, you'll be able to dodge these arrows, and you just wait to see what she does. Like, she's going to jump up and break another platform. Throw clocks at her. Oh, we critted. She's dead. There we go. So she dies. And there we go. And we fall all the way through. Hooray! Done. Done. There we go. Luxury Castle. Defeated in 6 minutes exactly. Nice. Killed 61 enemies. There you go. So did a pretty good job there. Nice. Now go to the next level. That would be level 2 again. So there we go. And I really like the music of this game, like I said. There we go. Let's pull out now. Tee-hee. Exit. There we go. So, this is a pretty fun game. I like it a lot. I'm going to have fun going through all 7 modes to beat the game. It's pretty hard. So it does feel a bit rewarding in it. I don't know. I just like it. Not just for the art. I like the game. It's pretty fun. That's why I'm talking about it here on the one-shot. So good job to Neko on making this. And yeah, it's a pretty fun game. So there you go. That is the one-shot. I had fun watching, and that's what's all about, isn't it? Having fun. It's coming by, and see you next time.